Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the roadmap that was just revealed. It's primarily for Cold War, but the things that we're going to find out about Warzone, hopefully they're going to have a little bit more information because they haven't really talked much about the different systems that are just not working properly. We did get a playlist update that actually includes stimulus solos, so hopefully we'll see that rotated in and more changes in Warzone as we go forward, since that seems to be like where the majority of the player base is, considering it's a free-to-play game. Obviously, you still want to support the current game, which some of this stuff translates over, which we're going to talk about. So we'll kind of go through that. If you enjoyed the video, learn something new, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're brand new and want to find your way back, double check, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. So Season 1 continues with new modes and maps today, plus Zombies Experience multiplayer map in February. So the roadmap is pretty straightforward. We're going to get zombie stuff, more zombie stuff, more zombie stuff. Obviously 115 is tomorrow, which is January 15th. And they're supposed to unveil a little bit more information related to that. We get a new weapon, we get a new operator. New map is already live, which is a Dirty Bomb map, which some people are already talking about. It's kind of leaked that this is going to be part of a bigger map that they are building that is going to be Warzone map 2.0. And we'll see kind of how that works with the engine. I know a lot of people were asking about that. How is that going to work? They're just going to port it over like they have done with several maps throughout the year. You know, they've had firing range several different times. They've had summit different times, jungle different times. It's all those different things that they're able to just redo it over and over. So we're also going to see Express come back next month. In season, there's going to be league play. So I wonder if that's going to actually have an impact on skill-based matchmaking. It might be one of those things where it's worth going back in and testing. I'll see maybe if Exclusive Ace and Drifter really want to go back in and try and test that again, since it is time consuming once league play drops. See if that actually impacts it, because that should definitely reflect the player base. It should be ranked, so obviously you're going to be separated based off skill. Warzone, they added buybacks today. They're going to add Armored Royale, Mini Royale, and Rumble. Mini Royale is already kind of in there in the Resurgence, so that sounds like they're just going to bring it back into the regular Verdansk map. New multiplayer modes, Dropkick, Sniper Only Mosh Pit, and then more. New weaponry, we do get this Wacky Zashi, or whatever the heck it's called. I don't know how to say it. It's available now. You can basically do an in-game challenge like you have to do it for the Street Sweeper. Or you could just buy it in the store and then you got it. The Assassin bundle, which includes here, and you would get this operator skin. So pretty straightforward there, nothing crazy. And then we get this new operator on the 21st. I don't really care. There's like 50 operators in the game. What's a new one? I guess people like to mix it up. That's cool. More power to you. The two maps, obviously we get the Sanatorium right now. That is that Warzone type map that is Dirty Bomb. That we'll see hopefully incorporated. It gives me a lot of like Blackout vibes based off the way the map design is, the color aesthetic. Pretty much everything feels and looks like Blackout, other than the fact that it's not a battle royale. It's a multiplayer experience, just kind of on a larger scale, if you haven't played Dirty Bomb. And then they have Express coming back. It's going to be 6v6. This is probably going to be added to the league play rotation. It was a, competitive Call of Duty map back in the day. And obviously I'm bringing it back. That means it's structured pretty well. It was one of my favorite maps to play back then, but overall we'll kind of see how it is. It looks like they're keeping the exact same aesthetic, the same way they did with Raid, versus kind of overhauling it and mixing it up and changing some of the overall look. They look like it's keeping it the exact same way it was. As far as multiplayer modes, Dropkick's going to be in there, Sniper Only Mosh Pit. These are all multiplayer stuff, so since I haven't really been covering multiplayer, I won't dig too deep into those. There's going to be an endurance mode, which isn't the same endurance mode we had in BO4. This one looks like it's specifically for the Dirty Bomb maps with 10 squads of 4, so that's 40 players. So I wonder how that's going to play differently. I guess it'll just go longer, doubled from 500 to 1,000. So it just is a longer map. I guess it could be easier to do challenges, and those modes could probably last like 40 minutes, since the normal ones last anywhere between 15 to 20. You could easily double up that time. So Zombies update in February. Dark Ether storyline continues, but before it arrives, expect to have other modes cranked. Onslaught specifically for PlayStation. So from now until the 21st, you're going to have access to Zombies. If you don't have access to Cold War at all, it could be a way to just kind of mix it up. See if you want to actually get that experience before the new map drops. New Onslaught map for Raid and Express. That'll be February 4th. So pretty basic there. They'll add it at the same time. So the map will drop and then you'll have it for Onslaught which is only a small player base, and that mode kind of sucks anyways, personally. So right here, this is going to go all the way through the 21st. That's kind of, I think, a thing to sell the hype of the game. See if you like the zombies experience, so that by the time the Firebase Z drops, you'll be wanting to get that and participate in that on February 4th, a few weeks later. And then that's pretty much the next chapter. This is going to be pretty cool to watch. I think it's always interesting when these drop, because like a lot of the people are trying to find the Easter eggs, hunt them down. Hopefully it'll take a little longer than the 3 hours that it took to get the last one. For whatever reason, it didn't work out right. Right here it says 115 celebration today and tomorrow. So obviously they're dropping the zombies thing, so it's available, and then the 115 thing, they're gonna do something tomorrow as well. So be on the lookout for that if you're really interested in zombies. That something's going to be happening tomorrow, right then, in game most likely. Along with the introduction of different things, they're gonna sell you a bunch of stuff in the store. We don't really talk much about that. Double XP. We're going to have double weapon XP specifically for Cold War and Warzone. So if you need to level up weapons but you're out of tokens, this could be a good opportunity to do that. January 15th or the 19th. So this weekend pretty much is a great opportunity to earn those attachments for the Street Sweeper or for that new weapon that they just added in. And whether you're trying to unlock for camos or whatever, there you go. So pretty straightforward, nothing new there. One thing that I will talk a little bit about really quickly. So this new sanatorium map, I think, definitely looks like they're going to be merging different elements of these Dirty Bomb maps. Just the way they kind of faked everyone out, or at least a lot of people last year, where a lot of the ground war maps looked like you could see outside the map, and then they're connected, and then they added Superstore, and then you were able to pan out. Vacant, you were able to pan out, and then you could see the entire Battle Royale map before it even dropped. I'm pretty sure there's going to be an element in here where you can actually look at these maps and see how they kind of fit together. And that's going to probably be the new Warzone map in March. Probably going to still keep the same Infinity Ward engine, but they're just going to port over the maps the same way that we've seen them do every time. So that's kind of what I'm more interested in. Obviously, they still need to go in and fix these attachments, because you still have attachments that say they don't do stuff, and then they do. And then they say they hurt attachments, and then they actually help the weapon, or vice versa. They say they help, and they actually hurt. They do the opposite. So hopefully we get some notes about that, because that is a more like pressing issue than, like, they should just put the content on hold until they could fix their game, right? Like, that's just the honest part of it, is that, you know, they should fix their game. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoy the video, learn something new. If you did, please do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're brand new, want to find your way back, double check and make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.